whatever happened between Jay-Z and that particular girl when she was a minor back in the year 2000 has some element of truth in it, and I personally believe there is always some element of it which is absolute false and lie. Now let's take a look at this particular video first, and then I will show you the reaction from CNN host and also from a person who is familiar with laws and all that. Let's listen at this video first.
Mentored Usher, who has said that he went to New York to learn about the business when he was still a teen, got a crash course in what the scene was like in the early 2000s.
So this video is talking about Jay-Z and P. Diddy's connection and their relationship, how strong it was. Let's take a listen a bit more.
And years later, by the way, Combs would offer the same type of mentorship to a young Justin Bieber. Both Jay-Z and Combs, they appeared alongside DJ Khaled as he was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2022. So you have two titans in the music industry who appeared to be quite close.
Okay, so number one thing that I also want to make mention of right off the bat is that Jay-Z and Diddy, both of them, they have connection with the music industry. It makes sense if they do have a lot of connections and if they get along and they were both involved in almost similar activities, because normally when you have people from the same profession will most likely have same taste in so many things, not in everything but in so many things, because both are involved in the same industry. I do not doubt therefore in the accusation against Jay-Z by this woman that there was some element of truth of what she said, but at the same time, after seeing the reaction how Jay-Z came out to defend himself so strongly, I also believe that the accusation, the story that she was telling through her attorney had some lies in this. I want you to take a listen a little bit more, and then I will play the video with the CNN's reaction.
This just goes to show how much time Jay-Z and Combs have spent together over the past few decades. Is
Absolutely.
it possible that Jay-Z had no idea of the accusations against Sean Combs? I mean, assuming that these allegations are true, allegations that he raped and sexually assaulted both men and women, even children, and then he held these freak-offs, basically these orgies that involved commercial sex workers and drugs and camera equipment. Is it possible Jay-Z didn't know anything about this, assuming these allegations are true?
No, it is not possible. It is impossible that Jay-Z would not know anything about those allegations. It's just complete lie. Now, obviously, this person is asking this question, and we have the answer because we have seen so many videos and pictures of Jay-Z and Diddy together celebrating so many of those freak-offs. So, of course, he did know a lot. Not just he knew about Diddy, I'm talking about Jay-Z, but also he knew a lot about him, his activities, good, bad, regardless.
And now Jay-Z finds himself caught up in this scandal because Tony Busby has named him in this lawsuit.
Wow.
Before I even go into the lawsuit for a second, the fact that he has just been sued and the fact that he is fighting this, you do have to wonder, will other people come forward with other lawsuits against Jay-Z?
Okay, so they are not suing him. I think this is a civil matter. They did not go or reach to the criminal court. This girl who accuses Jay-Z of the assault and rape, she is just filing a civil court case. It is not going into the criminal court. So, I mean, Jay-Z, with his background, socializing with Diddy, definitely is gonna tell a lot of other stories about him. Let's take a listen a little bit more here.
These are just allegations. We don't know if they're true or not. But what happened with Sean Combs? Once Cassandra Ventura filed a lawsuit against him, every lawsuit came out. So it'll be very curious to see what happens next. But to be clear, what does Tony Busby say about Jay-Z, the artist, the businessman? Well, the complaint begins, defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Carter, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after-party but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs had been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. So that seems to suggest that Sean Carter, Jay-Z, was not only present or participated in this alleged, what is essentially a crime, but for other instances. And that's really interesting. That's why I bring up this idea of, could he be hit with more lawsuits if you take these allegations as true?
Absolutely, and this is why he's hitting so hard. Jay-Z right now is defending himself like crazy mad dog. I mean, he definitely sees that this could potentially ruin his career. Not only that, but also could even indict him and throw him in the jail for the rest of his life. But again, this is some serious allegations coming against Jay-Z. Take a look at this report from CNN host. They have what they have to say.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was sexually assaulted by both men at a Video Music Awards after party in 2000. In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree?"
Okay. One thing I just don't understand, why all of these accusers coming out accusing Diddy and this time Jay-Z, they do not want to reveal their names. I don't know why. I mean, if you are 100% sure, why don't you just go out in the public, say, this is me, myself, and I'm accusing Jay-Z of raping me. I don't know why they don't do it. Is it because they could be sued by Jay-Z? And this is what Jay-Z said, by the way, that I'm going to be suing you guys. Just sue me, just take me to the court, and you will see all hell will break loose.
He added, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people." Joining us now, Joey Jackson, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. There's a lot to unpack here. Joey, I want to start with just the statement from Jay-Z, which is so forceful in its denial. I just read a teeny part of it. It's long. Where he says that they should file a criminal complaint. Is that even possible at this point?
So based on the allegations, Jessica, good morning, good to see you. I think that it certainly could be. Why do I say that? Now, he, of course, is more than annoyed, would be an understatement.
Yeah.
He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including...
Okay, so according to this criminal or law expert, he is saying, basically, and coming from CNN, that Jay-Z is right and he will take these people to court, whoever will come forward accusing him of these misdoings. So coming right off the bat from Joey Jackson, and let's see what he has to say next.
His brand. But to the extent that he's saying, hey, come after me criminally, that could be likely. Why do I say that? Because rape in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint, is forcible compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down, raped her, and that, of course, the allegation is that Mr. Combs did the same thing. And so if those facts are actually accurate, it would require an investigation by prosecutors. And if true, right, you could pursue it criminally. Now, with respect to the evidentiary value, yes, it happened 24 years ago, right, more than 24 years ago. But in the allegations, there's a few things. Number one, there's allegation that another celebrity was present at the time, right, in addition to other people. Number two, there's the claim by the victim, right, that she left, that she went and she was seen by a gas attendant who saw her in distress.
Okay.
Number three.
So the first two things that he just mentioned, Joey Jackson, which is that there are other celebrities in that were present when this all happened. If that is the case, then obviously the accuser will have to come up with stronger evidences. Now, because Jay-Z can easily tell those people who were present, as she said, they were all there, other celebrities, Jay-Z could have them testify against her. So this is going to be a huge issue for this accuser. Number two is that gas station. She was at a gas station. Doesn't really make much of a difference because anybody can go to the gas station from a place. But if, she said that I was depressed, I was sad, I was traumatized, whatever, when she went to the gas station after the event. The camera would capture, gas station camera, her distress. I don't know how she can prove anything, but at this point, Jay-Z knows one thing for sure, that she cannot prove him guilty.
That she phone called her dad, who showed up, the 13-year-old, and now removed her. So civil complaint, simply allegations, needs to be proven in a court of law. But if true, it could rise to the level of criminality. And, we'll see what happens after the DA looks and investigates.
So what happens now?
So what happens now is this is simply a civil complaint. And in a civil complaint, it goes through the technical legal process. Now, the distinction, Jessica, between civil and criminal, of course, is that civil is for monetary damages, right? The system can only reward you with money. There's allegations that this 13-year-old is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, suffered depression, etc. So now you go to fact-finding, right? Before that, just briefly, there was a demand letter sent. And a demand letter is a letter being sent by a lawyer saying, hey, I don't have to sue you. We can sit, we can mediate it. If we reach an agreement, it never sees the light of day. Jay-Z saying, I don't care about your demand letter. I look at it as blackmail. You want to sue me, sue me. You want to look at it criminally, look at it criminally.
So again, Jay-Z from all of this is very, very clear that he's 100% confident that he will not be indicted, or he will never face the criminal court, simply because there is no proof, no evidence from this woman and her attorney against Jay-Z that could make him guilty and bring criminal charges against him. So he's 100% sure about this. Now, would this stop future accusers or potential victim of Diddy to come out, or would they not care about this particular case? It will definitely have it does have the potential to dent on those kind of scenarios where new accusers, victims would come out. Definitely that could be something that they would not want to do after this kind of accusation. If this one falls apart, if the accuser cannot prove Jay-Z is the guilty party, then other victims of Diddy will probably have the hesitation to really accuse Diddy of a new crime or rape cases, whatever it is. So we will have to find out. I don't think we need to come to a conclusion right now whether Jay-Z is guilty or not. As we can see him, he is a billionaire. He's very rich, and his wife Beyonce, they are the top of the top in Hollywood, and accusing them of something is not easy. They know it. This accuser, this quote-unquote victim, she knew it, that who she is going after. So if she knew it and the attorney knew it, then of course they would not at the same time come out with some bogus claims only to be then sued by Jay-Z, because Jay-Z could destroy her life if she cannot prove him guilty. But interesting things are happening all around. I want to know your opinion. What do you think about this particular case? Do you think that Jay-Z is guilty or responsible or had committed this crime? Let me know in the comment section below. I have some comments here from Eva. Hi Eva, thank you so much. Why was 13-year-old girl at the party? Yeah, that's another thing. Thank you so much.